Petco Park here on a Luis Perdomo will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, number 3, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the in now, number 3. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Change up. A little bit inside. 1-0. The 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Maikel Franco.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now attempt here. To Iglesias for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Now at the plate, number 3. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Rohrabaugh ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Renfroe rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Crawford fields it cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ready now, number 3. 2 away here in the 8th. And time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city. 10-4 the final in this game. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very The weekend is on. Digging in, number 3. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400 Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well.
Ready for another chance. Number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Skied into straightaway right. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Standing in, number 3. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide rookie.
Here's Chris Owings now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Down to third. Scooped up. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first, and Saturday Night Baseball. Into the box now, number 3. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Next to the plate for the Padres, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A line shot to third base. So striding forward now, number 3. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-2 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Number 3 is under it, no problem, 1 away. Stepping in, number 3. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball just a bit up. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. The throw into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him out.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be
a Marine layer. Now to the plate, number 3. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Pierce has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Kipnis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Souza has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
The batter.
Into the box, Joe Lucchesi. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And coming to the plate now, John Ryan Murphy. He singled his last time up.
John Ryan Murphy.
The 1-2. Down the line. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in and looking for more, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ray Blanco. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. The 1-2. Popped up. Number 3 is there. 1 there. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th. as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And they'll put the tag on him as he is out at third to end the ball game. And what a dumb way to end this one.
Sloppy defensive play has drawn the attention of this player's manager. An unexpected summons. It's an attitude check. The manager makes his point. The player tries to clarify what was perhaps a simple miscommunication. The two have arrived at an understanding, perhaps.
First open for striding in, number 3. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero? It hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this home.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side, but little trouble handling this one. So digging in now, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Verdugo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Weed coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Digging in now for San Diego, number 3, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. San Diego came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure. And as we set the stage for you here, currently 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. From the stretch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. It was a walk in his last trip. Two, here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring in Carlos. Suaje. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
How about
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Seager shading to his right, and they'll avoid the big inning. Antoine Swenson. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Friars rode an important 6th inning. Well, the Santa Ana Stepping into the box, number 3. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. To the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. He's on the move again from first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. Jose Iglesias will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we'll get a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over .50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Out into right center. Well hit. Kipnis is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple. And they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Francisco Mejia. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Bell is there, 2 down. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll put the tag on it. At the plate, number 3. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Now in the box, number 3, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only
digging in now, number 3. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball hit on the ground is short. To his left, Culberson. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A 5-0 finish tonight. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. From one of the best ball. Standing in, number 3. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right. Up next for the Buccos, Charlie Culberson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Charlie Culberson.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 3 has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone.
Striding in once again, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. Line to the right side, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Corey Dickerson.
Oh, what a dive. The throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So stepping in, number 3. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The windup and the 0-1. The third base line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, number 3. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And not exactly a determined swing there on 3-0, as they say he went around. It's 3-1. 3-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Orlando's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
And well, into the box now, number 3. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left. And that's now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on, build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Barehanded at his ankle. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so the rest. Digging in once again, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. Batter-pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Freddie Galvis is going to come in now and take over.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one.
MLB The Show's at the plate, number 3. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Bellinger going back to the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here it is on 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Now a snap throw over to third, and the runner back. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
Striding into the box, number 3. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out. Throw back to second, and digging in, number 3. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Number 3.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, number 3. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Puig waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. San Diego took the lead in the 2nd. Petco Park. In now, number 3. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know one thing you don't want to do?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Stepping in, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, number 37. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 37.
Grounded down. Play. He gathers the throw. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
At the plate, number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bellinger is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone. Now at the plate, number 3. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, number 3. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Popped him up. Taylor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it to end the inning. As ready now, number 3. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's on his horse, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. 4-2 the final score today. The Dodgers win for a division-leading 98. The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. DJ LeMahieu, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Joey Lucchesi gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Third baseman, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside, the throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
This is on the ground over to first. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Hit hard down the line. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right.
Digging in, number 3. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Cuevas on the move. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another chance. Number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Cuevas going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Now the relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Mejia. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that misses ball 4. A run will come in to score. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. The 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news. Standing in, number 3, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Rain falling here at game. Next to the plate for the Padres, number 3. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. These Rockies guys, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into very shallow right. Patterson is going to get there. 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safe. On the strikeout.
Pitcher, Luis Perdomo.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A good look there at the pick. Stepping in, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Germán Marquez, a base hit in his first trip. I'm set with the 0-1. Attempt here. To Iglesias for one. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Now to the plate, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Patterson is there. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Kipnis on at first. Nobody out. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ball.
A fine Sunday afternoon. So striding forward now, number 3. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. To short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 down. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Charlie Blackman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Knocked him up. Iglesias shading to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. Coming to the plate now, number 3, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Scorched to third. And there's 1 away. 6-2, the final total today. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory.
An early winter check-in. New to the majors, This player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. It seems the player is contemplating a change of scene. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.